Well, hi there. Yeah, it's me again. You're seeing this because you know the drill. You're seeing this because you saw one of my other videos before. Well, yes, we do have a Pac-Man machine here. We also have a ping pong table. We use them both to release a little stress here in the office. Well, the reason why I wanted to do this video was because I've had several inquiries about the four different categories of emails that every business should have in their arsenal. 28 different types of emails inside of those four categories, but primarily, the one I want to talk about with you today is the Indoctrination email series. Those are the very first 3 to 4 emails that your client is going to get from you when they come into your list. Now, join my list just doesn't do it anymore. That's not a good call to action. So what you want to have is you want to have some kind of a landing page. This is a page where we drive traffic to, or you would drive traffic to. The individuals land on this page, and there's no menu about us or content. There's just one purpose on this page, and that is to deliver some type of value. When I say some type of value, that could be a report, a checklist, a case study, a catalog of yours or something, and in exchange you get their name and email address. So there is a transaction taking place. There's an exchange of values going on. Well, this is a digital transaction. Now we need to humanize this. So basically what we do is that on the very first email, we ask them to confirm their email. That way we have what is known as a double opt-in. That way we tell the person, hey, thank you so much. That's going to be in the thank you page. They give you their name and email. They get onto a little thank you page, and the best thing to do is to have a video in there because it's quick and it can connect with people. Remember, we're humanizing a digital experience. In this case, that person's gonna, or you would have, that person will see you on the video and thanking them for their interaction that they've had with you, for requesting whatever it is that they're getting from you. And at the same token, they have the opportunity to say, hey, listen, unfortunately, I have to ask you to confirm your email. This is how we keep bots and spam away from your inbox, which they generally will appreciate that. It's an extra step, but it also makes sure that your future emails get to their inbox and not to the spam or promotions folder, as some ISPs or some service providers will have on their email clients. But that way your email gets right in exactly where you want it to be, in the inbox. They click on the email, they may have to find it in their spam or junk folder or something, they click on it, and then the next email comes in. Now you have what is known as a double opt-in, or an email that has been proven that the user actually wanted to receive it. So the company that you're utilizing for your email service will actually send those emails and get a better reputation. Your emails always get into the inbox. Now they get it, and they get the manual. So they've had this personal connection with you from an original digital experience. They get a video from you. Now the second email and the third emails are very, very important. Those are good to tell a small story, perhaps about you or the company, or something that relates to the product, and always leave it with a cliffhanger, like to be continued. One of the things that I like to do is I usually tell them, well, listen, I have a really interesting story that I want to share with you, but I don't want to bore you right now. I just want to thank you for, requesting whatever it is. Be on the lookout. At my next email, I'm going to share the story of, the Tale of Two Frogs, or I'm going to share, what happened when we were developing this product. I think you're going to really enjoy that. It's a very short video, and okay, I'll see you then. And then you leave it as a cliffhanger. That's what TV shows do. That's what some of the movies do. When they end, you always go like, oh, I think there's a trailer, there's a second movie coming or something like this. But TV is very good about doing that. They leave you hanging, wanting to know what's going to happen on the next one. So you want to do that on your emails too. You want to write a story, and you want to leave them hanging so that they can come back and look for your emails. So there's something of interest, and then you start that contact. Remember, we talked about 48% of most businesses fail to make a sale because they don't follow up. Yet we know statistically that 82% of sales occur after the 5th contact, most likely on the 7th. So we want to have that contact. We want them to open our emails. We want to have calls to action in our emails, but we don't want to sell on everyone. Otherwise you become salesy, and then you're going to get a bad rap, and people are just going to delete your emails and get off your list. You want them to be on your list. You want to engage with them, and you want them to engage with you. You want them to open your emails. Anyhow, I wanted to share that with you. We had a couple of questions. Actually, I had a couple of questions about what this indoctrination and how those emails should be. And they should not be more than 3, ideally 4, maybe 5. The indoctrination is just that. You're going to indoctrinate the client into what your service is, what you are, what your product offers, but on benefits, not features. So, and you're not selling it. You don't have a call to action to sell. You just want them to open the next email and open the next email. Remember, people do business with those that they like, know, and trust. So you want to build that base of like, know, and trust, and you're doing that through the 3 pillars of internet marketing, which are, the affinity, the awareness, and the authority. So you're hitting all 3 of those pillars at the same time, and you're building this rapport, you're building this relationship, so that eventually when you do have an email that offers something, they're much more likely to click on it and go and purchase that item from you. So you're really building this relationship in the process. So that is the indoctrination email series and what I wanted to cover with you. And if I get some questions on the other ones, I'll do another video and I'll cover what the engagement, what the ascension emails are, and what was the other one that I had? Anyhow, we will cover those in the next video. We'll talk to you then.